Well, hello YouTube, welcome back. This is Greg, Greg's Mowers and More here. Back on the old blue truck today. I'm not gonna lie, I started without you. I got it going this morning. I had this thing packed full of stuff, the bed's packed full of stuff. Since I tore my garage down, I've been kind of storing stuff wherever I can, and this became a little bit of a storage thing for me. Sad to say it. So I was out here cleaning all that out. I didn't figure anybody'd want to see that. However, I got the seat unbolted because we're going to do the fuel tank today. And I thought you might want to be here when I yank this seat out, because I don't know what kind of treasures are hidden underneath this seat that could possibly be from my past or the past this truck had before me. So I thought you guys might want to be here for that. So I got the seat unbolted. Luckily all the bolts came out. I was thinking about that, and I had dealt with this fuel tank once before. I was probably 20 something years old, so in my early 20s at best. Maybe 20, hell, I might even been 20, something like that. But I had trouble with the seat bolts, couldn't get them out, they were rusted in. They all came right out today. So I guess sometimes procrastinating and being lazy and giving her over to the Lord, I guess it has its advantages. But anyway, I'm gonna see if I can't hog this seat out of here, and we'll see what kind of treasures we can find before we start getting that fuel tank out. Mice have been in it. I sprayed with a bunch of Clorox in here, trying to kill any signs of hantavirus or anything. I'm fighting a little bit of a head cold anyway. I certainly don't need that. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me on this project once again. I'm going to go ahead and hog this seat out. See if we can't get her to move. See what comes with it. Oh yeah, I got to get the seat belts out. Forgot about that. Oh, look at that. There's an old water bottle and a bunch of stuff back there. You're right. Go to the other side and get that other seat belt pulled through. It smells like coconuts in here. Belt out. I think that's all belts. Cool. All right. We hang up on that one. This is where you really need a friend. Okay. Looking for something I can grab onto back here. There we go. Hey, that came out. Nice. All right. Well, now look at that catastrophe. Okay. Well, there's the original piece that goes between the back of the seat and the fuel tank. It's mouse eaten and trashed. Piece of foam. Another piece of something. I'm not sure what that is. It's gross though. It's got mouse poop on it. Hey. All right, I'm keeping that. What's that? Is that a vintage blue Walmart bag? Oh, Shop and Save. Nope, not Walmart. What else we got in here? What's this? Empty something. Okay. An old Dasani bottle. Oh, yes. Oh, that's for that door over there. I've been looking for that for like 20 years. Vintage Casey's pizza slice. What's in here? Vintage tool set that I probably left under the seat for some reason. Oh, there's the faceplate for the old radio. I used to rock out in here. Yeah, Okay, cool. What else we got? Old side post battery lug. She's not side post anymore. I don't know what that is. That's gross. Hey, there's some change in there. Looks pretty gross. A drill bit. Wrench. Oh, no way. Hang on a second. Hang on. No way. Oh, man. Look at that thing. Old Dorman, new in the box, door handle for the other side over there. I love it. Great. Okay. I don't know what this is. Oh, I know what this is. This truck, somebody put a custom interior in it at one time, and it's not very good. It's got like corduroy door panels that are starting to come apart. And it has flames embroidered in the headliner that's falling down. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's pretty crappy, pretty rough. I might rip all that out. And then I was stupid a couple of years ago and took some old blue jeans and put them over the dash. Probably not one of my wisest decisions, but the dash pad was shot anyway, so. All right, I think I'm gonna get in here and clean all this mess up before we go any further. If I find anything of more greater interest, I will bring you guys back. But I thought you might want to go on a little archaeological excavation with me. All right, got her pretty much all the way cleaned out now. Look at those floor pans. They look pretty darn good. Pretty darn good for a truck as old as this. And we're back here at our fuel tank. Looks like we got 3 bolts across the top. We got our vent tube here. We got to get this. This is the worst part of these, from what I understand, is getting this through this grommet. On the other side over there, we got, we got one wire for our sender unit right here that just pulls off. We got our fill tube. And then, I don't know what that is over there, a vent or a return or something. But we'll figure it out. I gotta find a way to get you guys set up in here or something. Not quite sure how I'm gonna do that, but I'll figure it out. Oh yeah, I forgot I wanted to show you guys this. So this toolkit I found in here, it's got the 5-star logo on it. They gave me this toolkit, which now has the handle eaten off by mice. I got that toolkit probably back in 07, 08, when I became either a level 2 or a level 3 factory Chrysler tech. Fun fact about me, I was once a factory technician, well, not a factory, but a dealership technician for Chrysler, certified to do warranty repairs and all that fun stuff. Sadly, there was not much money in that game. There was early on, till about 08 when that big recession hit. Once that hit, it was all over with. That's gonna come out with the tank. Sorry guys, I'm just looking out loud here. This might even be a replacement tank. Somebody might have replaced this already. Just gonna hit some stuff here. Hoping and praying it comes apart. All right. Lines are kind of interesting. I'm not sure why they would run up the pillar like that. Seems kind of strange. Maybe it vents out somewhere up there to atmosphere. I don't know. I'm not an expert on this, nor do I claim to be. But she looks pretty darn original to me. Very original, right down to these grommets down here. One's poking through the floor, but I think these are 1/2 inch, and I just noticed there's a bunch of bolts along the bottom too. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hoping I don't have to remove the seat belts to get these out. We'll go ahead and unhook our sender. And then there's a little clip there the center clips on. We'll just pop him off, dangle it over there. Now I just had an extension in my hand. Where did it go? There it is. All right. Well, I guess I might want to start with popping some of these hoses off here, huh? That might be good. And I do, oh fraggle, I do got some hose to replace some of these. If I deem them in bad enough shape. That one's actually still kind of supple. I bet some of these got replaced at one time or another. It's kind of hard to believe that there would still be some rubber on this tank that would be good from 1972. I can't fathom that. So far, things are coming apart decently. Well, those two are off. That went well. I got what looks like a 7/16 clamp right here holding this line to the tank. Pop him off. I'm kind of hoping I can stake this tank out. Did that whole thing just freaking spin? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna need a wrench for that, I think. All right, well that's fantastic. Because if memory serves me correctly, my other tank has this line on it already. I'll look at it when I bring it out. But like I said, I got new fuel line and stuff, so I can pretty much make anything work at this point, I think. But this needs to come out somehow. And I'm not liking that. Maybe I should go grab a wrench, get behind there. Gonna have a lot of editing to do on this video. Deal. Okay. Oh yeah. Maybe I can get back there with a wrench. Maybe. Let's see. Am I loose or is that still just spinning? Doesn't look like it is. No, it's coming off. We got her now. Oh yeah. There we go. There's that much. Cool deal. Now, can I get this clamp to move? Get that fuel line off. This is going to be the next thing. Here comes the next contestant on The Price is Right. Congratulations, Mr. Barker. Yes. Yes, it's moving. Yes, there it is. All right. Cool. Moving right along at breakneck speed. Not really, more like snail turtle speed. Because I'm getting to be an old man. Now the tank I got is out of a 67. I'm really hoping there aren't a bunch of differences. It looked to be the same, but I gotta think that I haven't laid eyes on this tank in a couple decades. And you know, the mind plays tricks on you when you start to do things like that. But yeah, once upon a time, younger me thought he was just gonna pull this tank out real easy and clean it. young, inexperienced me that didn't know what the heck he was doing about anything hardly. I guess that's a good question for me to ask you guys. Do you ever feel like you fight your younger self on things, you know? Sitting there. Maybe you worked on something when you were young and then like 10 years later you find yourself working on it again and you're like, why did I do that? Yeah. I am that guy and I have been there. That is me. Captain Chucklehead. But what I wouldn't give to have that energy back that I had in my 20s. What I wouldn't give. Isn't that funny how the way life works? When you're young like that, you can set the world on fire, but you don't know enough to do anything about it. And then you get old and you don't feel like doing it anymore. Energy comes in spurts. I'm doing pretty good today, actually. Feeling all right. Yeah, these bottom bolts are not doing good. I might have to get the impacts out. They're getting tight. Go back and forth with them. If you're a younger guy, let that be a lesson to you. Don't ramrod those bolts so much. Let me see if I can get a little PB in on the threads now that it's out a little bit. Take a little time. Go back and forth with them. I'm about out of PB. But yeah, go back and forth with them a little bit. Sometimes they come out, sometimes they don't. But if you get it out, it'll give you a feeling of accomplishment. Oh, that one's not doing great at all. Dang. Oh, we might get her. It could be, it might be, it is a bolt. Hey, only 3 more to go. Are they all gonna do that? Yeah. Yeah, it's doing the same thing. Oh, come on, PB. Give me every last drop of that out of that bottle. Oh. We might get a pretty good look at what the original blue of this truck was when I get this tank out. I can see a little bit here. Kind of pretty. Not all sun faded and such. There we go. On the pool. All right. That one came right out. On the 3. Yeah. Oh. Great. Loving it. All right, here we go. It's getting a little fumey in here. Hey, that one came right out too. Thank you, Lord. All right, I got a couple of clips I gotta get off of here. Get off of there. Ah. Yes. Yes. Victory is mine. Is that loose? Oh, you know it is. You know it is. It's kind of loose. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. So those will pull forward. Alright, now it's the fun part where I gotta try to get that thing out over there. That grommety thing. I think it's gotta come this way. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Real. Pop our fuel cap off here and give her a little bit of whatever PB we got left around this grommet. And maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to squeak that tank out. Hopefully we can squeak it out without hurting any lines or anything. Seems like it's still pretty stuck in there. Probably by them seat belts, if I had to guess. I don't want it to be though. I want it to come out. I wonder if I can maybe, I don't know. I don't want to try to take them seatbelt bolts out. I know that. They're not going to be too fun. It'd be nice if I can just get a little pry action on one of them and get her to come on up. Take them seatbelt bolts out. I really don't. It's looking like I'm gonna have to though. Dagnabbit. Oh, no fun. Okay, well, I guess let me see about getting them out. I'll bring you guys back. Oh boy. Virgo. Well, the Milwaukee Impact wouldn't take them loose, but I think that's because the battery was pretty much dead. So I got the battery charging. Got out my big snap-on 1/2-inch bar. Got the passenger side one out. Driver's side one, let's see. Oh, it's moving, but it's tight. Oh, it's not like I ever use the seat belts in this truck anyway. All right, we're going to use that same back and forth motion it looks like on the driver's side. I mean, should be surprised it even has seat belts in it still. Most of these trucks, the back of the cab is just all rotted off. Cab corners are gone. That rocker is pretty bad over there. This side over here is actually fine. Pretty amazing. Especially for something that's been sitting in Illinois as long as it has and sitting on concrete. Oh, man. It's been a long time since I've seen a snap-on dealer. I've gone through, I can't tell you how many of these 1/2-inch flex head ratchets. I bought a lift one time that went in the old garage, and I had to break them bolts loose that hold it in the Ackermans on the floor. Blew this ratchet head right out, blew her to smithereens. It came apart. But most times these stupid bolts that go through here, I got metric bolt shoved through there right now with no nut on the other end. One of these days this will break on me. But next time I see a snap-on guy, I'm gonna be like, hey buddy, can you replace this 20-year-old ratchet? Oh, this one's not good. The threads might be golden in on it. Keep trying. Oh man, he's getting to the same spot. There she's going a little more. Oh, that's all right. We'll just make new threads right now. Yeah. Oh boy. It's spicy. Yeah. You gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them, like Kenny Rogers said. And I don't think I'm gonna fold on this one. I think I'm just gonna power through. Good night. Woo. Getting the cardio up today, fellas. What cardio exercise do you do? Rusted out bolt cardio. 10 times better than treadmill. Yay, I think she's coming. Oh, I think we got her. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, looky there. That's a beaut. She's a beaut, Clark. Okay, now the only thing that should still be holding this tank in is that grommet. So, well, let's see if she'll come out of there. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, come on. Come on. You can do it. Ah, victory is mine. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Lord. Alright. One rusted piece of crap out. Oh, look at all that mouse poop. That's glorious. Well, I got to looking at it. It is the original tank, 323.71. Well, she did pretty good for a long time. Let's get the new one out here. All right, well, I got my new tank sitting next to my old tank, and we got a difference. May actually have a few differences. This neck looks wider than that neck, for one. So I don't know if that's going to work or not, but we're going to try it. Which it's got a vented cap on it, so that's good, because there's no vent line where them other lines went. So this one's got vent line coming out of it, and that one doesn't. So I guess I'm just going to try to run it with that vented cap, and we'll see if it vapor locks or whatever. If I have to, I'll get creative and go find a barb to stick in that tank to hook them vent lines up later. For now, we'll just get it in the truck and see what happens. I kind of wish I had a new one of these, but I don't. So I think what I'm going to try to do is take a little bit of grease, put it around in here, to try to help get that tank to come through it. So I'll do that, and then we'll try to wrestle that thing in the cab and see where we wind up at. What is the old adage? A little dab will do ya. I think that's the old expression there. Well, you know, beggars can't be choosers when it comes to this stuff. I looked for one of these tanks for a long time. The new cheapy ones off eBay, I think, are like 150, 200 bucks. I got this one for $50. And it looks just like brand new. May not be exactly 100% what was supposed to be in here, but I guarantee I can probably make her work. And we're gonna find out real quick. There's another line. Alright. Come on, get on out here. How's that, that Bryan Adams song? So far, so good. It's all good in the hood. Right up through. Love it. I love it when a plan comes together. Love it. Beautiful. Absolutely beautimous. Yay. I think I'll just crawl down here and take a little nap. Why not? A little victory nap be good for a guy, huh? Yes. Oh, yes, that is just beautiful. Beautiful. Let's that one guy, can't think of his name. Jim Carrey, when he was in the Ace Ventura Pet Detective, he's like a glove. Yeah, that's how this baby's fitting. Like a glove in a Chevy that's like a rock. Love it. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh. Not bad for somebody that doesn't really know what the heck they're doing. But I am not a genius, contrary to what you might think. I'm not a genius. Okay, I don't remember which way these went. Well, that one went on the outside, obviously. And that one probably goes. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm half tempted just to leave these out, but I'm not going to because factory. Okay. Yes. Glorious. This will probably be one of the more boring videos you guys get to watch today. Me slapping a fuel tank in an old truck. But hey, I am grateful you have joined me. Maybe that's what I should try to be. Maybe I should try to be the most boring guy on YouTube. What's your superpower? Lulling people to sleep with videos? Oh yeah. I gotta be honest though, I can fall asleep watching just about anything before. telling you, we got genius levels. Let's try and put this one in the wrong place too. I'm not the smartest man alive. That's okay, because it's really not a contest. Hey, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. So, how are you guys today? Out there in the wonderful, fantastic YouTube land. Doing good, I hope. I really hope you are. So I think we're coming up on Thanksgiving, which you know every day is Thanksgiving. Should be, if you're doing it right. I wish that would start though. Like, it came right out. Why on earth would you not start back in the hole that you came out of? Just don't make much sense to me. It's gotta go the other way. Genius levels. Genius levels of intelligence here. Oh, come on. You know you want to. Yes. Yes. Start in the hole. All right. We're doing it. It's doing the thing. It's doing the thing. Loving it. Good. I think we're gonna have a new fuel tank, and this truck is gonna run good. Good. Kind of excited. I had 2 trains in a row on my bingo card for today. Really don't think I did. I think somebody soldered that fitting on there. That would work. Starting to feel a lot like Bon Jovi in here. We're halfway there, I think. 67 must have had a couple of extra bolt holes. Yeah, had 2 extra holes up there. They must have really mounted these bad boys in on 67s. They definitely made some changes, didn't they? All right, let's snug all these up. Oh. Did you notice it came with a brand new sending unit? Did you notice that? That was pretty cool. I was happy about that. I think the speed nut might have just broke on that one. That or it just stripped out. Alright. That don't seem right. Are you gonna go? Maybe not. Okay. Are you gonna go? You're gonna go. Oh, that was the one that I had a heck of a time getting out anyway. We're gonna have a fuel tank. By golly. This is gonna be great. You know, I guess I could just cut this fuel line right here and put a piece of rubber here. That would work also. I don't know. I'll think on it a little more though. We're getting there. Oh yeah. Glorious. I'm excited. Well, we're to the point I got to figure out something to do here. And I just don't know what to do. I think I'm going to try to get this rubber hose piece off of here for one and see if maybe somebody added this and the fitting is still here and I can just thread this into here, but I kind of doubt it. Kind of doubt that. Hey, that was supposed to go. Okay. I kind of messed that up. That's supposed to go up here on these bolts for that return line. I wonder if the return line's even hooked up to the pump. Because if so, that could be a problem. Pump fuel inside of our truck here. Yeah, we might have a problem here. I guess I could always just plug this here. I'm not so sure that's hooked up to anything though. I think there's only 2 lines on the pump. This is probably for evap stuff, if I had my guess. It is a 72. Might even be a California emission truck. I don't remember. But yeah, that might be. that might be something that we might be able to just delete on. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out though. But I'm pretty sure there was only two fuel lines going to that pump. Okay, yeah, it's just a hose bar. I kind of hate to cut that sender off though. I'm thinking I take this line off here, cut it about here, cut this one about here. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see if it'll come loose though real quick. Oh yeah. Well, la-di-da, stuff that actually comes loose. I like it. I like it a lot. Let me go find my tubing cutter. I won't make quick work out of this. Yes. Alrighty. I told you I went and bought new fuel hose, and I did. I didn't get a chance to get clamps for a filter though, because this was like $15 for like 5 feet of fuel hose. I have never in all my days paid that much for fuel hose. Now, in my younger days, I probably would have taken a death wheel and just hacked this off. But I've learned a valuable lesson over the years, and that is, you don't use sparks around gasoline. I'm sure a lot of you watching already know that lesson. So anyway, I'm going to cut this off with my nice tubing cutter here. Should make this fairly easy. Straightforward. You just put it in there, and you don't get in a hurry, and there we go. That was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. Put it in there, spin it a little bit, you know, let it do the thing. And yeah, works out pretty well. I'm going to cut this probably right about here, I guess would be good. A nice little line around that line right there anyway. Yes. Oh, yeah. Liking it. Liking it a lot. Just a little at a time, and a lot gets done, you know? I think that's the idea behind unions. Everybody does a little something. You know, sometimes that idea is great, sometimes it's not. I should know. I work in a union. A lot of times it's not very good. Hey, look at that. We can hook our sender back up. I wonder if it'll work. Boop. Oh, come on now, GM clip. Ha. Go over the top of the tank. Right in there. Yes, there we go. You don't make fun noises. Is it really even a thing? Just going to precisely use my eyeball to cut and measure where to cut this hose. I think we're going to do something like that. Yes, that looks... Our sick old boy. Looks swimmingly glorious. Alright, so you can go like this. Hey, look at that. That's just fantastic. Where'd that crappy piece of line go that I took off with those two nasty clamps on it that I need to reuse? I don't got the clamps. There it is. Yes. Oh, my dog's going nuts. Somebody's probably out trying to walk their dog and have a peaceful day. Okay, clamp number 1. Clamp number 2. I mean, they've been on there this long, they should be on there for a while yet, you know. Yeah, that's a little tight going on there. I'm gonna have to give that a little lubrication. There we go. That ought to help. Oh, almost like that fuel line's a little bigger. Maybe it's just rustier, I don't know. Ah. Where'd that? How's that gonna look? Not terrible, I guess. I would like to get that down a little bit more, but oh. I tell you that, that's gonna be some snug fitting hose. Alright. Where'd my wrench go? It's in here somewhere. Oh, how'd you do it, genius? Huh? Tell ya, I am a smart man. Okay. Well, I don't know what I did with that wrench. Oh, it's right here. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. Isn't that? Hey, look, another train. Yes. Things are going swimmingly today. So far. Yes. Enjoying this. How about you guys? Are you enjoying this? I hope so. It does seem to be pretty nice. It's warming up. I might actually be able to take my coat off pretty soon. It's supposed to be 53 today, I think it said. I don't know if that clamp's going to do as much good. Oh, there it goes. Oh, yeah. Needs to get off the tank, though. That's one. We're getting somewhere. We might have a fuel system before too long. Alright, so I think I need to fix my screw ups here, and then I think we'll go under the hood and try to figure out that return line and see what we can't do about that. But you guys don't need to see all the boringness of me putting seatbelt bolts back in and redoing bolts that I've already taken out. We'll just keep moving here. All right, a couple hours later and I'm back. I did check down here on the fuel pump and I'm trying to show you guys, but it's only got 2 lines coming out of there. There's no return line that goes back to the truck. Actually, what I had thought was a brake line that's about rotted off is not. That is actually where the return line from the tank comes up and goes over into this fender, into this charcoal canister over here. So what I'm gonna do is I went to Casey's and I got 5 gallons of our finest 91 fuel to put in here. I'm gonna put that in the tank, prime the carburetor up, and we're gonna fire it up and see if it'll pull fuel. And I'm gonna leave the seat out until I know for dang sure we're not gonna have any leaks or nothing wrong in the cab. So that's where we're at. I think I got one. Maybe not. Might have to drill a hole through it. Yeah. That one looks like it should be vented.
Yeah, you never know with them old things.
I don't know.
Sounded like she let the pressure off.
It did, didn't it? It was hard to get off there. That one's not even going to work in there. Heck, I might have to just drill a hole in it.
Yeah. Tiny.
Huh?
I got some really tiny drill bits.
Yeah, I got some too. I thought that cap was already vented. It's got 4 holes on the back like it is.
Huh. Yeah, unless the rubber seal is going over.
Yeah. I don't know. Pretty weird. Alright, well, my neighbor was talking to me. His well's going dry, so I got to load in my water tank. I just hauled a load. I put almost 5 gallons in the tank, primed the carburetor. I'm going to go ahead and try to fire this up. And we're just going to see what happens here. See if it's going to draw out of the tank or not. See what's going to happen. Just remembered I got loose tools sitting all over the place. But here we go. Neutralis. Just remembered I didn't hook up the battery. Okay. Here we go. Fired right up. Hard to tell if she's pumping or not. Looks like it might be. Wouldn't think it ran that long. Yep, it's pumping fuel, drawing off the tank. them up a little bit. I want to show you something. So we got our new fuel tank. You can hear she's pretty much empty. And our gauge is empty. I'm going to pull this wire off for our sending unit. Watch that gauge. Take the wire off, she starts heading up for full. That means she's working. We got a working fuel gauge. Put her back on, she's going to go down to where it is. That fuel gauge ain't worked right on this truck, and I don't even know when. It's been so long since that's worked. That's awesome. That was really awesome that that's working. I got a mess to clean up in here, but we got no leaks. She's not blowing fuel out over there. Everything's cool. The only thing I might have to do is drill a hole in one of them caps, because when I took it off, it was for sure holding some pressure. So I'm going to go ahead and see if the choke will come off. See if it'll keep running. I'm going to drill a hole in one of these fuel caps, and then we will bring you guys back in a little bit. Alright, well, I've had it idling for a while now. I put the seat back in, picked up tools somewhat. Made a little spot here. I'm going to see if I can't jockey this thing out. Maybe we can take it around the block as a celebratory win. Shift and drive and everything, but we're going to try it. So it's a granny low 4-speed. It's basically a grain truck transmission. Still got a goofy shift ball on there, so that's low. And then you can basically just let up on the clutch and it'll take off all by itself. Alright, and then we'll give her a little gas. Clutch. Second gear. Oh, she sounds pretty good. Sound too bad at all. Actually still has front brakes. Not bad at all. Don't want to upset the neighbors. Staying nice and cool, good oil pressure. about you guys, but that makes me feel a lot better. The old girl lives again. Runs and drives, does everything it's supposed to do, kinda. A lot more finish work to do though. Need some attention on the brakes, steering, stuff like that, but some of that stuff's gonna have to wait. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out with me. Watch my videos, like, subscribe, leave me comments, all that good stuff. Hope and pray that the Lord has blessed you today. Hope and pray that you find healing, peace, and just remember that Jesus Christ is the Messiah. He died on the cross as the ultimate sacrificial lamb for your sins and mine. Please accept him as your Lord and Savior so that you may have eternal life through him. And until next time, thank you for watching Greg Mowers and More. Have a great day and God bless you.